Right, so we start with the wet page, put a little bit of white down to blend into in the corner, and we take that blue and blend it in, working it backwards and forwards until you're happy. A little bit of yellow in the corner just to show the warmth of the sun. Then we move on to our clouds, just here and there, a little touch of white, and on the biggest ones you can put a little bit of yellow on the edge that's closest to the sun, just to again show that warmth. Right, once that's dry, we come in with some yellow for the top of our hill, a little blue for the bottom of the hill, lightly blended, not too much. Then once that's dry, we get some yellow ochre on the top, a little bit of brown on the bottom. Then we take a washed out white and we put that over the whole thing just to push that back a little. Next, once that's dry, we come in again with some yellow for the top of our hill, a little bit of blue where the shadow would be at the bottom. Then once that's dry, come in again with some yellow ochre just here and there, a little brown just here and there in the shadows. Next, we put in our bush using a mixture of brown and blue paint, and then taking a dry brush and brushing the bottom of that bush away from the sun to create that nice shadow. Then we just put some green and some yellows in at the top of that, just to again show the direction of the light. Rinse and repeat for another bush in the background, just only smaller obviously. Now we add our final hill using the same method. We put a little yellow where the sun hits, a little blue where the shadows would be, and just let that organically mix and work it backwards and forwards. Don't be too precious about being neat. This is where these little accidental details really sell the painting. I also use my fan brush there just to break up the hard line of the hillside a little bit. When that's dry, I come back in with some yellow ochre, some yellow, some blues, some browns, just the same colors that we've been using. And I'm building this up using this delicate little upstroke, and don't be afraid to test your strokes on a paper to the side or something like that. But yeah, just building this up, just here and there, a little bit of yellow ochre, brown, blue, so on, until I'm happy with it, giving the effect of the flowing grass. And just take your time, especially with this part. It's you don't want to rush it. And finally, it's time to be brave. Take a blue and brown mixture and put it in a little post, cutting right across that hillside. Same method for the shadow. We just take a dry brush and brush some of that dark paint away. Then we put in some highlights and some midtones using browns and some yellows in the direction of the sun, just until you're happy with it. Probably the top of the post should be the most illuminated by yellow, and we're done.